Hi, today we'd like to tell you a little bit about one of our most popular instruments, the VBE FluoroProbe. The FluoroProbe is a submersible fluorometer for the detection of algae in water, which is also capable of measuring concentrations of different algal classes, such as green algae, blue-green algae, diatoms, and cryptophytes. The FluoroProbe also has a pressure and temperature sensor. And just to point out a few features on the instrument itself, up here at the top is the plug where it would connect to data cables or a power supply. Here in the middle is the measuring window where the actual measurements are being taken. And down at the bottom is the pressure sensor. When deploying this instrument in the field, you would put this hard plastic case around it here. This is going to protect it from any extraneous light and also from physical damage when being submersed. The FluoroProbe can be submersed up to 300 meters in the water and is also available in a titanium version for saltwater environments. Okay, now we would like to tell you a little bit about some of the accessories that come with the FluoroProbe. First of all, I wanted to point out the LED light on top, which indicates the battery charge level. Next, I wanted to show you the auto start plug here. This is used to make measurements in the field without the use of a computer or other controlling device in the field. It's super easy to use. All you have to do is plug it in on top here. And as soon as you plug it in, it starts taking measurements. We can now see the LED is telling us that it's measuring. In order to set the measurement settings using the auto start plug, you have to first, before you go into the field, set the parameters in the VBE++ software, which you can see here on this computer. In order to connect the FluoroProbe to the computer, we have a short cable, data cable here, which is connected to a USB converter that can be plugged into any USB port on your computer. So we would just simply plug this in here on top. And then we can set any measurement parameters we want on the computer. In addition to the auto start plug, there's also a power cable here, which is used to charge the FluoroProbe. And then we also have this cable here, which can be used with a USB flash drive, which is also included with the FluoroProbe, in order to download your data directly from the FluoroProbe in the field without the use of a computer. Starting the measurement. So what I'm doing now is I've connected the FluoroProbe to the computer, and we're going to show an example of how the instrument collects data and what that looks like in the software. So right now the instrument is connecting to the computer and it's warming up the different LEDs that are going to be used to excite the algal pigments. Once this is done, obviously our probe is not currently in water, so it's not measuring any algae, but we will start to see it collect data. So here we can already see some data coming in, and since it's not in the water, it's measuring no algae and none of any of the different algal classes, but we are getting measurements of depth and transmission as well as sample temperature.